guys, so I'm Lydia, not Lydia, and and I didn't post this last week because I honestly was just lazy and my stomach hurt and I was just very mad, so I didn't post. But that's really no excuse. But that's why I'm gonna post 2 videos this week to make up for the lost video last week. So I hope you don't mind. And it's getting dark. Why is it getting dark? Anywho's, so this past weekend, it was Grandparents' Day. So what my family did was we went over to my grandparents' house and spent the whole day with them. And we went grocery shopping and we cooked food and we just all hung out. When it comes to my grandparents, I'm like the oldest. Me and my sister are the older ones, and like from then it gets really, the kids get really young, so all my cousins are really young. So since my cousins are really young, they don't want to just sit around in a house and be bored because they're all from the ages of like 10 and under. So I don't know how this topic came up, but when we were all hanging out, me and my cousins, I just started talking about horrible stories that happened when I was still in high school and middle school and like school in general. And when they weren't around and it was just me and my sister, all the crazy stories that we got into. And when it was me and Clarissa being little kids and we were best friends, yeah, I told them all about not stupid stories. So I thought I'd share one with you because we literally sat in a circle in my aunt's living room and I just told stories for like 3 hours straight, and they were entertained. And my cousins do not get entertained that easily, and I was able to entertain them with my stories. So hopefully one of my stories can entertain you. If it's pretty boring, then I'm so sorry I wasted your time with this video. But oh well, let's get into the story. So the story I'm going to tell you takes place in my old house when I was about 4 and my sister was about 6 years old. And at the time, I don't like to share my food like at all. Like if I share it with you, it's probably because I really like you. Like you probably mean a lot to me. Anyway, well, when I was a little kid, I especially didn't like sharing, even more than I don't like sharing now. And I don't know who, but someone bought me a bag of those teddy bear cookies. I was outside, me and my sister were playing, and then I got these teddy bear cookies. I started eating them on the swing set, and my sister comes over to me and she's like,
"Can I have some of those cookies?"
And I'm like,
"No, they're my cookies, like, bye."
And then she was like,
"Please, you have to share. Mom said sharing is caring, blah, 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 blah."
I was like,
"No, I think not."
And she's like,
"I'm gonna tell." And I was like, "I don't care. Do it. I dare you."
So of course she goes inside my house and I'm like sitting there eating the cookies like,
"I don't really care. She can tell. They're still gonna be my cookies."
And then my mom comes out and she's like, and I was like, and she comes over to me and she's like looking down at me while I'm sitting on the swing eating my cookies, and she's like,
"So, how come you're not sharing with your sister?"
And I'm just sitting there like,
"Because I don't like sharing."
And she's just like,
"Like, you're gonna learn to share. You're gonna learn to share right now."
She comes real close to me, right? She's just like,
"You better share right now, or vas a ver, or you're gonna get it."
And so I dipped. And what I mean by I dipped, I mean I just dropped those cookies and I ran. I ran for it, threw my cookies on the floor. And like the house that we had at the time, it was just like a big, literally square house, and it had like a sidewalk around it. I started running around the house, and my mom, of course, she was like, "I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her." She started running and chasing after me. She chased after me because I wouldn't share my cookies with my sister. So I'm running around the house, right? And she's like right behind me. Like I guess my mom just like, it clicked to her that maybe I should just stop running and then she'll just run into me and I can get her that way. So my mom stopped running and I kept running and I ran into my mother. And I had to share. She got me. She got me good. Moral of the story is don't run from your Mexican mother. No, just kidding.
What?
Moral of the story is there's no moral, I don't share. Just kidding.
Share.
What?
Share. The moral of the story is to share.
I can't understand what she's saying. But anyway, I guess there's no moral. I hope that story was funny for you, and if it wasn't, then I'm sorry. Bye. Bye.
To share!
Do what you want to do, boo. Thanks for watching. Sloth kisses and all that junk. Bye, friends.
Mom. Yes. Here's my shot. I'm sorry.